What up, what up, what up? We're definitely not doing a Vanquish today. I think we're doing more speed booking. Maybe do 3 books, hour and a half, hour? We'll see. 17 max titles. Looking good on our drunkard. Still need THK bonus. Sweet's looking pretty good. Tyrion Vanquisher looking alright. Zaishan will get 1 day. So what are we looking at? Not 2. It's Asura. That's what we've been dumping. Yeah, we can get 9k into that and bring it up to 80. Alright, cool. Alright, we already have a book, so let's get started. Project. Hey, man. How you been? It's been 3 months or so. How have you been? Two sinews. Yeah, they're fine. That's good. Yeah, no worries. Of course you didn't know I was going to be streaming. I didn't know I was going to be streaming. I've kind of been bored with my other games recently, and feeling an itch, and I wanted to scratch it. So here I am scratching that itch. I've been playing Guild Wars 2. I've been playing Worms Armageddon a bit recently. Been doing D&D stuff, Dungeons and Dragons still, but a lot of that's kind of on pause or keeps getting canceled and shit. Yeah. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 for a minute. I got all the achievements except 4. I heard they're releasing some new subclasses soon, so I plan to like dive back into that at that point. Yeah, you know, I bounce around a bit. I played a little StarCraft 1 campaign a bit a few nights ago. Um, yeah, just kind of vibing, find stuff to do. Looking into new modules for D&D to run. In case my IRL player decides not to DM, I have a backup plan. Just trying to get healthy recently this last month. Not that I'm unhealthy, but I'm trying to walk and lose more weight. Not that I'm overweight, but I've always wanted to get in shape. It's been like a lifelong dream. I've always been a little chubby, so like a dad bod. Yeah, definitely having a positive 3 months. My leg's kind of cramped up right now. I think I heard it. I bought a new gym set. I put it out in my living room. And I think I went a little too hard and I injured myself. But so I'm just trying to take it easy. I stopped doing my walks. I've stopped doing my workouts for this week. I'm gonna take 10 days off. It's the holiday season anyway. It's a good time to take it off. But I've only been doing it for about a month, so it's kind of shit. But hey, I gotta heal first, so can't not heal. But yeah, I got a nicer computer chair. I don't know if you remember, but I had to stop previously because I had a lot of stuff hurting me. Like my fingers were hurting me, and I had like something bothering me in my back just from playing so much. Just from from gaming so much. Oh, I got this really nice chair. Shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Maybe it's in my Discord. Huh. It's not my Discord either. Well, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I took a picture of it. Now let me turn off the drunkenness. Here we are. Bam! I got you. Alright. Against, what did we just do? Against the destroyers, I'm guessing? Yeah. Okay. Shit. Hold up. I got you. Here, you could just Google this. It's the title of it. It's cool. I go something or another. I don't know what the... But anyways, that's the name of it. It was a bit more expensive than I wanted to pay, but I needed something because I wasn't... Because I wasn't able to comfortably sit. Oh, you got the info. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. The other one I got, so the computer chair I got prior to that, I had for like a year and a couple months, I think, and I went fucking cheap on it, like real cheap. Paid like $100 for it, and I was like, it's just a computer chair, it doesn't matter. Probably my youngin' self thinking, I can handle anything, nothing's gonna hurt me, I'm invincible. And now that I'm getting older, I'm like, man, I gotta take care of my body. Like, it is not invincible. So being in a cramped chair, and especially because I got so into playing this, right? Like, I took on a big, an ambitious goal. I was sitting a lot. I was like, damn, if I'm gonna be sitting all day every day, playing games or whatever, I need to be doing it in a comfortable chair. So, yeah. Oh, I'm not in hard mode. Oh, no. Did I not do the other one in hard mode? Crap. I don't think I did I? What a waste of time. Oh well, do it again. You got a Herman Miller? Oh, dude, those are fucking expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I've only heard very good things about Herman Miller's. Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy I spent this money, so I get it. I can relate, I guess, is what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, sure, I bet. I bet indeed. Well, it's cool you got it on sale. It's funny, it was just Black Friday, obviously, which is like the best deals of the year. And I go back to this Office Depot that I bought the chair at. I see the chair is on sale for like $100 less. I'm like, God, oh, I just let Lava Wave cast. Fuck. Do I resign? Let me see what spawns. What did spawn? Anything? Alright, whatever. Anyways, I was at Black Friday and noticed it was on sale. I was like, fucking A. Like, I just spent a bunch of money on this. I could have saved $100. But then again, I did get like 2 months of use for that $100, so I guess it's worth it in that sense. The 12-year warranty, yeah. This thing I don't think has a good warranty, but then I got a warranty from Office Depot instead to make sure that I had something to cover my ass. And I think it was like a 3-year warranty after the 2-year warranty, so it's going to be for 5 years. But then again, I probably spent half the money you spent for a Herman Miller, so probably also worth it still. Literally cover your ass in the chair. No, I haven't done DHK, don't worry. I don't know when I will, but it's on my to-do list to say the least. Oh, that's a Necro. That's a Necro. Okay, cool. He could have stripped my enchantments, I believe. I don't know what took him so long to show up. So now when I look at my book, the last one's done, right? Yeah, okay. I mixed up these two. I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm missing something. I know that you're excited about THK. I don't know why I took that quest. I did not need that quest. I'm like some weird autopilot where I'm just doing things. I'm excited for Winter's Day. I think that'll be good. Allow me to do some Vitir farming, which is pretty laid back. Definitely chill. I'm going to start using birthday cakes and stuff and whatever drops I get. So kind of changing the rules on that. Also, Ebon Vanguard Sniper, I'm going to use it in more areas than just char areas because I'm just ripping all the band-aids off, taking all the restrictions away, and just doing whatever the hell I want, just as long as I'm adhering to it being solo and stuff. I find putting those restrictions on have made it a little less fun for me. Not being able to take the good options. It's like, oh, well, fuck me then. I just won't do the good thing. Or like not using everything within the game's capabilities to allow me to win. It kind of can be discouraging. So. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that project. Oh, well, that's totally fine, dude. We're new to people that are doing things. Go subscribe to your favorite content creators or whatever. Good, good, good. You didn't miss much in the last 2 streams, by the way. I've just been doing speed booking. My goal is during Winter's Day, there's a quest, Snowball Dominance, and it awards 500 Vanguard points. And so I have 92,000 Vanguard points, which means every 2 times I do that thing, I'll get 1,000, and I'm missing 70,000, so I would need to do it 140 times. But I think we get Vanguard Rep from this, actually. So let's test something, because this is a Vanguard quest, I think. We're at 92,330. I wonder how much we get from doing the speed booking. But yeah, I'm hoping in those 14 days of Winter's Day I can hammer out a lot of my Vanguard. According to Now, I asked him yesterday or the day before. He said it takes 3 to 10 minutes per cycle of the quest, which is a pretty big range, but make it work. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't reach them. They're not in cast range. That happens sometimes. I need to resign. It's happened twice in the last 15 runs or so. Almost didn't make that. I think we do pants. Yeah, it gets rid of fire magic. Oh wait, I have no death penalty. Never mind. Oh, so I need to get death penalty. All right, we're chilling. Yeah, it is. I was considering opening them all, but then I did the math, and I was like, it's not worth it. Because in my estimation, there's 5 items I'm going to want to keep from it. So it's going to take up 4 more inventory spaces. So instead, what I'll do is if I'm in a bad situation that I can't complete something, I'll open up Nick gifts to try and get either rock candies, honeycombs, or mysterious summoning stones. So what they really are is they're my oh shit button. They're my uh-oh. In before Gwendol. If I get a Gwendol, I'm gonna merch it. Maybe it can help me get Z keys. I don't know, for my 30th title. No, keep it. I mean, I guess I keep it, but the inventory space, man. I mean, I don't have anything frivolous in here. Well, I do. I have 64 flasks of firewater that I need to get rid of, to be quite honest. But they're at the top of my inventory, so I'm slowly burning through them doing these speed bookings. Because I have 250 ale. I don't need 64 firewater. Otherwise, I have nothing frivolous in my inventory. Yeah, I am using it. That's why it's on the higher spot in my inventory than the ale. Even though this is non-renewable. Oh, wait a minute. Does this drop? Do flasks of firewater drop during Winter's Day? I gotta check the Winter's Day drops. If so, I'm just gonna spam them, get them out of my inventory. Alright, we're gonna wait for these archers to come back, because Burning Arrow will seriously fuck me up. How are your consumable titles? They're not bad. Drunkard, I'm at 2.6k out of 10. Sweet Tooth, I'm at 830. And Party is really low. Party's only 100. But Party is going to get better during this Winter's Day quest as well, because there is Frosty Tonics that I get, 5 of them I think, and they give me 2 points each if I'm not mistaken. So that should help out. Well, the Drunkard I'm killing, right? Because I love getting drunk. There's just so many skills that are helpful for being drunk. I guess Dwarven Stability is the big one that I've been using my Drunkard for. And Dwarven Battle Stance for the extra speed. Which is pretty nice as well. Alright, let's get into position. I could technically use Dwarven Battle Stance here and speed this up a little. Oh no. I was like, I think they're out of cast range. I need to change something. I don't want to, but I need to. Well, I can't resign yet because that puts me in a bad spot. Pure white is this. Let's try making it 200, 200, 200. Alpha will be 255. Okay, so it's a little lighter. Let's make it 125. Okay, that's better. I can still see it. Maybe change it to all 150s. Okay, that's very mild. I can't even see that actually. So let's change it to... Maybe increase the alpha level. Let's see if I keep it 250. That's a little gray line. I don't know, that seems feasible. It's like not very there, but it's kind of there. Doesn't seem accurate though. See, that's not my cast range. I don't know why it's saying that's my cast range. Let's just turn this red for now. Where is it? Like when something gets near this red thing and I try and cast on them, it brings me all the way into... Oh, okay, so what, the center of their dot needs... I don't know. I don't know. There's something going on there. Oh, right. I'm unstoppable for this spot specifically. Because they do cripple. I think it's the center as if their shape was a full circle. Yeah, I see what you're saying on that. Like, I'm using the edge of their icon, but their icon is actually bigger. Yeah, I understand. Anyways, we're going to get rid of that. Because I don't find that at all useful. Cast range, change this to 0. Cool. We'll give it another shot. Not a great start today. Not a great start. I need to focus on staying alive and then casting. Because I get... Like, I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't even cast on them. And I'm like, oh, right, I'm supposed to stay alive, too. Let me not forget to do that. I'm pretty sure they weren't in cast range, though. Twice. Twice in a row. Yeah, I have the enemies this size for a reason. Like, that's all agent sizes. I'm sitting at a normal 100. Oh. Default size is 75. So am I a little bit bigger than them? I think so. All good, though. All good. We're not in a rush. Thinking I could rush through solo GWAMM is a mistake. I was thinking about doing a Vanquish next week, by the way. I think I'm going to vanquish a Nightfall Sunspear area for two different reasons. One is because the sentient spores are Sunspear, and also there's an Alonian support bonus, which is also Sunspear, so I could do them both. Took me coming back to the game a decade later to finish a GWAMM, so you're still quick? Okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. This will be my fourth GWAMM. Well, I didn't fully complete my third. I think I have one title left on it. Waiting for these guys to move that way. There we go. Oh, what? I aggroed the ranger? This is bullshit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're gonna have to reposition though. Okay, now we're set up. Good recovery, good recovery. That could have gone really poorly. Alright, getting ready to move. Let's move. And jump in the hole. Good. Stay alive. Hey! What's up, Ark? How you been? Long time no see. I saw you were streaming, I think you said, in the, in Shade's Discord. I don't know what you're... I hope you're working on your solo of prophecies. That would be exciting. I think you were stuck on THK. Ah. Gotcha. On indefinite hiatus? Me too, man. Me too. I still got to do the bonus for it. It is certainly certainly on my to-do list, but way down near the bottom of it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Trust me. I definitely get that one. Ooh, yeah, let's hear your status update. Yeah, you got a solo Prof Warrior THK, which I'm well aware about. You got a solo 55 Monk, almost at Desert. This one is the least stuck. Yeah, that I think you used the Rune Trader to get runes and stuff for that, right? Like, which is fine. You were doing something with that one that you were like, this is kind of breaking the... Whoops. My bad. I didn't wait on my dash. I need to resign, actually, because it's going to spawn me to the wrong restaurant. And a solo factions warrior at Temple. Yeah, that's the one that you beat Napai Quarter with. Going warrior ritualist, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Do you go by the iron rules? I just saw your purple shield. Type exclamation mark rules. But I don't know what you mean by I have a purple item. This dropped for me naturally, or it came from a collector. That is the only one of two ways I got it. I didn't trade for it. I've never traded with a player or opened up a bank on this character. I'm glad you think so, Lantis. Ooh, that was a big chunk of damage, but I should be fine. Yeah, I've got a lot of hours into this character, though, and I've done chest runs and stuff, so as you can see, I have 116 lockpicks because I have too much gold. I can't get rid of it, so I buy lockpicks and do chest runs for fun. I wish I had a shadow shield instead. Unfortunately, these two shields are the same skin, which I'm not a big fan of. But you take the shields with the stats, not by how they look. Am I planning to do any dungeons solo as Ellie? Are there any dungeons that are already done solo by Ellie? I don't particularly plan to. That seems unnecessarily more difficult than the task that I've set out. Maybe if I end up in the position like now where I've gotten my GWAMM and I need something else to do and I want to like work on this is an intentional death, by the way. And I want to work on the Eye of the North title. Well, you know, I've got I mean, I think it's fun if we just were able to complete something, right? Alright. I think we're all set. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, Jim. What a good joke. At first I didn't get it, and then I got it. And I was like, oh, beautiful joke. You'd love to see some more bonus attempts in Factious Nightfall, knowing that the titles are probably impossible. Well, I just gotta be careful I don't burn myself out on doing stuff that's not related to making progress, if I guess is my concern. I miss doing the missions. I mean, the beginning of this was so much fun. The beginning of the this attempt, and I have a fresh account, by the way, that I haven't touched. I've never logged into, and I think there will come a time where I take another hiatus on this, and I think at that time I will probably let the community pick what I run as like a vote, and I'll make a new character and I'll do a prophecies run. And we'll create some weird limitations and whatever we want, and you know, we'll ease up on the rules as it becomes too difficult, but you know, I think that would be a lot of fun because prophecies is my home, right? It's where I really enjoy playing. And I haven't been able to vanquish in prophecies except for like Southern Shiver Peaks, which nobody wants to vanquish Southern Shiver Peaks. And as soon as I do this, as soon as I complete War in Kryta, I can go back to vanquishing prophecies. So that's kind of been a goal of mine that I'm looking forward to achieving. I know Warren Kryta is difficult, but I believe that Shade has gotten to the last mission, and I know Now's completed it, so I think that is, and I'm willing to use, birthday cupcakes, I'm willing to use red candies, I'm willing to go all out and use every consumable within the game to make it happen. Mysterious summoning stones, whatever. So I should have a slightly easier time than they did. Did you? Oh, you mean post GWAMM? Okay. Yeah, that's feasible. Ark, you've been looking at starting an Ellie with one monk hero. See how far that could get me into some dungeons like COF 600 runs. Huh. Could be interesting. Yeah, if the idea excites you, go for it, man. For sure. Alright, we're at 71.6. Now we're at 74.6. Beautiful. Oh, and I wrote down a number. Oh, but I failed twice. That doesn't matter, I only killed one thing. Quest updated against the Char. Quest updated. Those were failures. So I gained 150 Vanguard points. I wrote a number in chat. 92330. 92380. So yeah, I only gained 150. Okay. So I'm not gaining very much from doing this, except 150 every time. Alright, let's do it again. Prof is love, prof is life. When you're itching for another challenge, yeah. I mean, I like this challenge. It's a little repetitive at the moment, but oh, I forgot another book. Yeah, Southern Shiver Peaks is a hellscape. I think that's pretty accurate. I will say, though, I am happy that we did get at least one of these hellscapes done. We got Talus Shoot done. Ice Dome with Sniper should be pretty feasible. The only issue with Ice Dome is your starting area is kind of like scuffed. Like, you have to take on that initial group immediately, and you have nowhere to run. So if you can't handle that group, you're kind of just in a death cycle. Spawning at the Res Shrine, dying, spawning at the Res Shrine, dying. Oh. What are my skill points? 769. Nice. These will probably be spent, you know what, actually? I'm just curious. What consumables can I get here? Who gives them? Ah, consumables. Actually, let's go to, wow. Can't remember the name. Embark. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Couldn't think of the name, though, Project. Giant Stomp is its way of giving back to the player. I forgot what Giant Stomp is left. Oh, you're referring to the skill. I was thinking of a location. Giant Stomp's fun when you do a pain inverter on them and they're fighting other enemies. Just watch them poof, blow themselves up. Alright, what are we looking at for consumables? With my 769 skill points. Alright, so I can use the material trader, so I could totally just buy these. This is obviously useless, obviously useless. This could be useful. 1 diamond costs 1k. An oozed ally, which is an Ellie, so probably not all that useful. This one is a raptor ally, which is an assassin. I wonder if it has a heal. A BU is obviously nice. This is the Ranger, the Devourer. Power Stone of Courage. Huh. Power Stone of Courage. I could see me having a couple of those for Vanquishes later down the road. It's totally feasible. And an Arctic Summoning Stone. That's a warrior, I believe. Who has a heal, I think. Yeah, these aren't bad. And a Grail, of course. We're in hard mode. My gear is wrong. Build is correct. Okay. A deed, they have like 12 interrupts. We're not dealing with that. Excuse me. Another deeds. Another deeds. Not getting lucky on these spawns. Four in a row. Flesh and sinew, I believe those are both good. Yes, they're fine. Alright, let's do the thing. Auto run, please. Thank you. Easy. By far the easiest one. Do I still have this quest from this guy? I do. Let me cancel this. I didn't mean to pick this up. I wouldn't mind doing something different after this book, but I just don't know what. I don't really know what progress can be made elsewhere. It's like besides vanquishing. So this is speed booking. This is money. This is, I don't think, feasible. This is PvP. This is consumables, which needs to be farmed, which aren't dropping currently. This is a THK bonus, consumable, PvP, vanquishing, protector for Cantha, which I don't think is feasible. Protector for Nightfall, which I also don't think is feasible. Or that was a vanquishing, actually. That's the wrong skill. That's okay. Do not body block me. Thank you. Any smaller vanquishes? Yeah, I mean, I should probably look at vanquishes in relation to their size. I wouldn't mind doing a smaller vanquish if anybody can think of a good one. I don't think I would do it today, though, because I've already gotten started. That would be something I start at the beginning of the stream. I haven't done very much actual playing. Like, I've been doing the speed booking for quite a while, and the speed booking feels like so second nature that, like, I feel like I don't have to think. Like I'm on autopilot. And so I do... I suspect when I go back to vanquishing, it's going to take me a second to, like, remember what I'm doing. Remembering the tricks of the trade and whatnot. I think I'll be fine, but... What about the area outside Port Sledge? Did I already do that? I did, Whitman's Folly. That's unfortunate. Because I was like, that would be a good one. I can't look at the faction map right now. Probably a vanquish on one of the new islands, I would guess, would be smaller. I don't know what the smallest of those is, but... Either the factions Noob Island or the Nightfall one. Yeah, I already did Ice Flow, though. Oh, Ice Flow. Wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, but Ice Flow is a bunch of Mersats, right? But if I'm using Sniper, maybe that's not a big deal. Would Sniper one-shot one of the monks there? Probably, but not the monk boss. And the Necros and the Mesmers there, so I'd probably need to have my elite be Obsidian Flesh. It would probably be... No, not that one. No, not that one either. Thought I saved that build. Oh, here we are, S tier. Probably be this build. I gotta wait back here. Yeah, I think this is the build. This is gonna be like my go-to for vanquishing. It's got everything I want. It's got 50% movement speed. It's got anti-caster. It's got a really strong heal for one skill that lasts for 60 seconds, which is insane. It's got degen over time with sniper. It's got armor penetration through Yemled and also Obsidian Flame. Um, it's got good energy management with Earth Attunement. In my opinion, this is just probably one of the strongest builds for vanquishing and stuff. So I will be using this a lot. Yeah, it's got everything you could want. I mean, the only thing it doesn't have, which it does with Sniper actually, I was gonna say it doesn't have like big spike damage, like how I used to use the knockdown, like knocking somebody down and dishing out a fuckload of damage real quick. It doesn't have that, but Sniper does 900 damage. So with 900 damage as Sniper, I mean that's a lot of damage in one shot. I mean, Sniper's 900, right? Yeah, 900. That's insane. So I think that's going to be my kind of go-to build for vanquishing moving forward. So expect to see it quite a lot. And it doesn't really work without the sniper is the thing. So me allowing sniper now has kind of opened up that door to make that just be the norm. And sniper gives that great bleed over time, which is hard to ignore. I can move now. Yeah, that was a little risky, but it all worked out. You know, it's funny. I see Stone Striker and Intensity recommendations a fair amount. Shout out Green Style. Um, and they're okay for gimmicky sort of stuff, but like for vanquishing an entire area, I don't think it rides because Intensity only works on adjacent or nearby stuff, right? Like it doesn't work on the initial foe. So what happens is you end up with a situation where you've got one enemy left, and it's like, okay, well now Intensity is a useless skill in my bar. You know? It was actually pretty quick. I mean, it took a while because I was looking at that build, but yeah. Let's do this before I go into the mission. We can keep that on. I'll keep it off. Stone Striker. Oh, to make it Earth, right? Because it only works for LA damage and it's piercing. Right. So then you end up with two skills that are useless, not just one. Because I forgot there's a second part of that equation with the Stone Striker. So it's just, you know, it's not great. You'd rather have better tools in your eight skill tool set than something so gimmicky that only works when you're dealing with groups of foes. Part of these solo tactics are kind of peeling off enemies, right? Like getting them on their own. Getting a kill, getting out. Getting a kill, getting out. Rinse and repeat. It's definitely one of of caution. I wouldn't say constant fear is accurate. I don't think I'm in constant fear. But you definitely have to be extremely cautious when you're soloing. Because if you die, I mean, there's no backup plan, right? Especially if you're in a mission or something. I'd like to do like a YouTube video on going through prophecies with a solo monk and kind of describing the techniques and the skill bar and why we have the skills we do and how to beat each mission and what are good places to stop and get certain weapons and why we get that. It wouldn't just be one video, it would be like 20 videos. Because I already have a guide written up. I think I can rest right where I'm at, yeah. Uh, so I already have this, which is already almost a step-by-step on how to solo. I stop at like the desert, I think. But it's a good start. And I've had people tell me in the Discord that they've used it. So it's not completely useless, which is good. Because I kind of like documenting and stuff. Probably comes with being a QA guy. I think it'd be really cool to have like people who haven't soloed before and they want to take on the challenge. Here, follow this guide and give it a shot. And at least you know you won't be missing any techniques that the pros know or something like that, right? It could be a lot of fun. Yeah, it is fairly solid, I would say. So many are in some Nyquist doc still, though. Yeah, that Nyquist document is actually on the sidebar of the solo wiki. That page I just listed you, if you go to the main page and you look on the sidebar, there is a link called AI behavior. And that links to Nyquist Google Doc. I kept having to ask him for it or searching in Discord for it, so I was finally like, let me put this on the wiki. And in our heads. Yeah, but I forget things sometimes, right? It could be easy. It could be so easy to forget that the enemy will not shatter enchantments if your health is below 70% and above 30%. Like if you're plus or minus 20% from halfway of your health. Like who the fuck remembers that? Like off the top of their head. Like unless it's like very specific, like, oh, I need to work against shatter enchantments. That's so easy to forget that the enemy's not going to shatter you unless like you're within a certain health range. That wasn't the key to the THK bonus. I think that was. I think when we understood that, we understood that Mezzamine or Mezza somebody, there was somebody that put a document or a bunch of screenshots on Reddit saying that they completed prophecies, and the way they got through THK was through using ether renewal. Oh, I guess that was. You're right. You're right. That actually was because that was the only way to get past the yeah shit yeah get past the heretics. Yeah. All right, we're at 74.6. Too much gold. We'll do another cycle. I'm chilling. My leg's feeling fine, so we're good. Nice, we almost hit 80 on this. If we hit 80 on this, maybe we do 2 more to get this up to 80 as well. So at least we're on the last rank of them all. I think that'd be a nice achievement. Small little stepping stones, and I forgot to get a new book. Haven't watched too many Vanks. How different is the AI for soloing? Anything crucial? Well, that's a good question. I mean, the problem with doing Vanquishes is that they're in hard mode. And as a solo player, you don't typically play in hard mode. So that changes a lot. Yes, so exactly. You actually nailed the one that I was about to talk about, which is the 50% movement speed. It is much harder to break aggro. So it is very important to, in my opinion, it's very important to have dash specifically, since that gives you 50% movement speed. Empathy is stronger, right, because they attack quicker. So empathy is actually a really good skill for vanquishing. Yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Oh, you obviously can't die. You know, the normal stuff, you can't die too much because you'll get kicked out of the zone for a death penalty. The XP is greater too, so it's easier to get rid of death penalty in hard mode vanquishes. It's repetitive. I guess I could just say vanquishes. Yeah, as you can see, I have 107 scrolls of Hunter's Insight. Yes, I agree. The scrolls do help with that. I like vanquishing, and I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot more with having Sniper on my bar. Because with Sniper, it never feels like you're stuck. It feels like, okay, I'm making progress. And that's not just because you get the 900 snipe. That's not the only reason. It also does a 25-second bleed. And if you're wearing the proper sword, that's 33% increased. Which is, what, another 8 seconds on that? Probably 9 seconds even. So 9 seconds on top of 25 is a 34-second bleed. That's so good to be able to bleed them and then run away and then come back 34 seconds later. You know what I mean? Like, you are making progress. Should be a lava wave. There we go. So for Winter's Day, I'm only gonna do one thing. Arc. I'm gonna do Snowball Dominance. 140 times is my goal. The event's active for 15 days. So if I do it 10 times a day, I think that'll be sufficient. I was wondering though, do you know what drops there are for Winter's Day? Let me look it up real quick because I was wondering that myself. Items. Alright, so there's candy card shards, which I don't think do anything for us. We could probably turn them in. We don't need any candy cane weapons, I don't believe. That seems pointless. We could exchange them for Winter's Day gifts. And Winter's Day's gifts gives us alcohol, alcohol, party, party, and DP removal with wintergreen and peppermint candy canes, and sweet tooth. So it gives us a few things to work towards our title, and it gives us death penalty removal. So that's pretty cool. I like death penalty removal. Yeah, mostly I'm going to be doing Snowball Dominance though, and the reason for that is because it gives 5 Frosty Tonics, which are worth 10 party points, and it also gives 500 Vanguard points, which is really good. So I'll be working on 2 titles together of Party and Vanguard, which is why I'm not dedicating any more points to Vanguard. That's just sitting still at 92. It keeps increasing by 150. Because of this quest right here against the Jar. If I manage to get bored, if I get bored, I guess maybe I'll do some Vitir farming, just for funsies. Otherwise, I do want to be doing the thing that's giving me 500 Vanguard points. Also, well, not also, but in order to finish up this good deed, I need to do something on Winter's Day. And I've been waiting for Winter's Day ever since like July. I was like, oh, Winter's Day in July, I can complete this quest. No, this quest is only available in Winter's Day. And it's the first quest you do in War and Kryta. So I haven't been able to progress in War and Kryta because I don't want to do this quest the normal way. I want to do it the cheap way, where you do a quest from Winter's Day and a very easy quest. And you can start your War in Kryta. No, Winter's Day is totally for everybody. I mean, you might have to be in Lion's Arch, but like the drops are everywhere. There's special events though that happen in certain towns, like the main towns, like Lion's Arch or Caning or Spamadon, Camadon. So slightly, I would say, yeah, you do have to be somewhat progressed, but even Ascalon is all dressed up and pretty. Yeah. Don't take my word for it. I would look at the I don't want to give you false information. I'm intending to die here, by the way. Don't worry about it. Here is the wiki, and maybe somebody else can also advise you. But I would just take a look at that real quick. Yeah, it does say that the finale's in Lion's Arch. So you'd want to be in Lion's Arch before January 1st. It also takes place in Camadon 15 minutes later. So, yeah. But I think there's quests that only happen in Lion's Arch. Yeah, there's Lion's Arch quest, there's Camadon quest, Lion's Arch, and Eye of the North. So, there you are. Yeah, no worries. Pre-searing doesn't have holiday. They don't dress up pre-searing? I don't spend enough time in pre-searing. It's never been my vibe. Never could get into pre-searing. There's one thing I do in pre-searing, and that is the Apple Basket Quest or whatever with the spiders. That's because it gives me a 10% enchanting weapon, which is really good to have at the start of the game. Makes my healing breeze last, instead of 15 seconds, 17 seconds. Wait, is it 17? No, it's 16. Whatever, it makes it last 1 second longer. And my shielding hands, I presume, is probably buffed. What is shielding hands by default? 8 seconds. 8 with a 10% increase, 0.8. Yeah, that rounds up to 9. So yeah, it's nice to have a plus 10% weapon at the start of the game. Okay, everything looks correct. Let's do it. Nice. I love this, Oh, shit. Hit all my skills. Okay, we're vibing. Let's gain some energy. Wait for I'm Unstoppable to come back. Recast all my skills, and then we'll do it. I hope I can reach them. They look like in a bad spot, but we'll see. First we'll get stuck in the corner, then we'll figure it out. Looks like I can't reach them. That is unfortunate. Right? I'm stuck. Not quite. Yeah. Skills don't reach. I believe that's a resign. Yep, that's a resign. That's unfortunate. How long was I in there for? 4 minutes. Wow, what a waste of 4 minutes. Oh, I got interrupted. Shit. I did not realize those guys had Savage Slash. That is good to know. That's alright. That happens sometimes. It's just part of this run. You know, I think my favorite part of Prophecy is probably the desert, surprisingly. I really, really, really like the desert. I feel like it's where you get your max armor without insignias, which I really like. That adds like a here you are at max armor. I'm a big armor nerd. I love calculating armor and seeing what's the best way to squeeze out 1 or 2 extra armor to just really be OP. And getting max armor for me is like a big step. And all the collectors there have max weapons and stuff like that. It's like where you can truly gear out your character. Yeah, and it's got, Thirsty River, which is obviously a challenge. Yeah, the OG days. Yeah, it's got easy missions and it's got hard missions, right? It's like it's got all three. So you got Thirsty River, which is like obviously a pain in the ass and a challenge, and the more you know about it, the easier it is, right? It's like a skill check. It's like a knowledge check more than it is a mechanical check, which I think is so cool. It's like the more you know about the mission, the easier it is. Um, and then you've got the one that you could just run, right? Alone is Reach, which is like, all right, cool. I just get to run through a mission, badass. And and then you've got Dunes of Despair, which is like there's so many variety of builds that can do Dunes of Despair, especially when you know the cutscene bug. And the enemies in that whole area are great. Like the running is good. It's got very farmable stuff. The sandworms keep it interesting. There's no like true bullshit. There is a little bit of bullshit. I don't like the crippling anguish or the diversion from the minotaurs or the centaurs, the mesmer centaurs. That can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but otherwise, I mean, really solid area. Really solid area. You get your first 15 attribute points there. And you can't skip it, right? Like you got to complete all three of the missions to move forward. Unlike earlier prophecies, where you're like, oh, I don't like it, I just run through it, right? Like, fuck this, I'm out. I just run. Like, you can go straight from Ascalon to Sanctum K. Yeah, the Lich fight is disappointing. It's even disappointing for us solo players. But what's funny is, like, it's it's so easy that it's like it's not even a like if a soloer gets past Abaddon's mouth, we're like, oh, okay, you're good. You've basically beaten the game. No, 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 no. Shit. Okay, cool. I didn't kill him. I was clicked on the wrong target. That could have been bad. If I sniped him, that would have removed some of my death penalty, and that would have made me not as durable. Because my health would be greater, and I would not be taking ones, I might be taking twos. Which in theory should be fine, but I'm not really in the mood to test it. I'd rather just not fuck up. The Ellie boss, Harnstorm or whatever, or I think you're thinking of the guy who has obsidian flesh and perdition rock. Wow, that was really quick, by the way. I think I got 2 snipes on him. No, this is the in Abaddon's mouth, that Ellie at the 3rd spot. Karn? No, not Karn. I forget his name. Oh, oh, my bad. You know what's funny is, hold on, let me look it up so I can show you the name so that you could see why I thought you were talking about that. I thought you were talking about this dude. Oh, I missed the whole SP finishing thing. My bad. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch SP shit, man. I really do. Yeah, that's Obsidian Flesh, man. Yeah. All right, that's done. Let's go to Safala. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I want to walk around. All right, I'm back. I could feel my leg cramping up, and I was like, let me fix this real quick. Full this. We'll take that. Let's do it. Hard mode, good. Let's bounce. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oop. Almost aggroed. Little sloppy. I don't know how Sif got by all these mobs, but good on you, Sif. Through your constant dying and re-resing. Yeah, I think this will be the last run. Ugh, just my freaking leg is bothering me. I think I like pulled a hamstring and I'm suffering through it. I've never done that before, but I'm assuming this is what it feels like. From working out incorrectly. What a dumb thing. Trying to improve your situation and you make it worse. by working out too hard. So yeah, this will probably be the last one. Because no matter what position I get in, I feel like, oh, my leg's cramping up. Which is not pleasant, to say the least. Well, I guess I'm just going to eat this. It's fine. Yeah, see ya, Ark. Yeah. I'll be around. We'll see you the next time. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was doing push-ups as well, and I ended up hurting my wrist on my right hand, and I'm like, well, now I can't freaking game. Like, god damn it, why is trying to get healthy and trying to, you know, improve your situation so damning? Like, so frustrating. Yeah, I think if I give it like 10 days, I'm on the third day. I've stopped all my working out and I've stopped all my walking. I used to go on walks every day. Um, just to like stop putting strain on it. But even like sitting here, and I have like a what do you call this? A thing you put your feet on. An ottoman? Like I have something to put my feet on. I'm like leaning back in my chair. But just like my even my leg stretched out, I feel like this pinching under my left calf, like where my hamstring is. Learning pain? Yeah, you could call it learning pain for sure. I learned that I should probably not make up workouts or try and do workouts on a machine that it's not made for. Or maybe start at a smaller weight and not overestimate how much I can do. Stuff like that. A lot of learning going on. A lot of learning. Yes, I think that is accurate. Learning pain. Well said. It's a great freaking name for it, actually. No, I'm taking a break. I think I should just rest for 10 days. I know it seems like a lot, but I think it's just wise to not potentially do anything else that could hurt me or prevent the recovery and just get this over with, feel better, and then stop, never do that workout again. That's specifically, at least that way on that machine. And yeah, do some other workouts. What sucks is I was injured and I didn't realize the working out was injuring me. I thought it was something else. I thought it was like just sitting too much. And then I realized, actually, no, when I do this specific workout, it is putting a lot of pressure on my hamstring. Nice, we got rank 8. Cool. Yeah, thanks. Me too. But I'm going to call it today. How long was that stream? About an hour and a half. I think that's going to be my typical, just like an hour and a half. Do some speed booking, hang out, chill, shoot the shit about Guild Wars, and, you know, we'll go from there. Alrighty. I'll see you all later. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the chit chat. Thanks for the memories. And, yeah. See ya. Yeah, see ya, Project. Really nice to see ya.